today's message. Now this goes out to all my free thinkers out there that's on your spiritual journey to make that long-term success. Let me tell you something about your circle. If you look at your circle of people that are around you and you don't immediately get inspired, then you don't have a circle. You have a cage. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, all my free thinkers, to that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Guys, let's talk about what's going on with XRP. Now, there are three, and I know by now you guys should have heard the news. I'm sure a lot of you don't, which is why I bring you this kind of news. But yesterday, we got the news that the Security Exchange Commission, they have approved ProShares XRP futures ETFs, and they're going to go live on April 30th. So right now, from what I understand, there's a lot of money trickling in, and for a lot of you out there, you probably like, yeah, well, is this going to do anything for the price? You just have to be a little bit patient when it comes to investing, guys. Nothing happens overnight. You have to detach from the thought of instantaneous wealth when it comes to cryptocurrency. I know things happen in cryptocurrency super fast. I know you hear all of these success stories of people making this just buku wealth in crypto overnight, but let me tell you, it's not really overnight, although it is faster than stocks, and it's going to cost you a lot less. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about this particular video, guys. Is this your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy? I want to thank you for stopping by. I know we got a lot of new subscribers. I want to thank you guys as well. Welcome to the free thinkers. The only thing I ask here, come with an open mind. Do not, I repeat, do not be tribal about your crypto. On this channel, in this group, in these free thinkers here, we believe in diversifying. We diversify so that we don't get caught off guard and we make our long-term money. So I'm Mr. Foresight. I bring you assets that are going to, at least based on my research, that are going to keep producing throughout in the future. And the thing that I advocate here is doing your own research, but you're not alone. A lot of us here, we believe in research, and I definitely believe in research. I'm always going to put you on game and how to do that research. The only thing I ask, smash that like button, give me a subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you do not miss these videos. And while you're at it, guys, jump down below, get you a cold storage wallet on me, 10% off. Tangent wallet, it's all I use, guys. It's super easy. It's like a credit card, and it keeps your crypto stored so that there can no scammers get to it, and can't nobody lock it up on an exchange just because of some shady dealings that they had. You control your crypto. Use my code, and it does go to support the channel. So I thank you in advance, guys. And being that we also have a lot of new subscribers here, jump over to growrichgrowhappy.com. On that first page, put in your email address, and it will take you to a download page where it's 3 free freebies from me. The one I want you to concentrate on is the crypto research investment guide put together by me. And for those of you new to crypto, it'll show you on how, step by step, how to research these cryptos. All right, guys, now let's talk about this this ProShares deal. So let me first say that some people get confused when they hear ETF. This is not the ETF that we've been waiting for. Everyone in the US really is waiting on that spot ETF. The difference is when it comes to futures ETFs, and let me tell you, people who invest, when you get a futures ETF first, they usually go on to become a spot ETF. The biggest difference is when it comes to a futures ETF, you're not actually, that particular, like ProShares, they're not actually holding the XRP asset, but what they're doing, they're allowing people to, they're basically going off of the futures contracts that have been put in on it. Now, the biggest difference is, because we know there was one that was put out by Saul Gibberty, a futures contract, but that was only one item. I think it was 2x long leverage. The difference with this ProShares one, which is why everybody's really talking about it, they have 3. They actually have a ProShares Ultra, which is 2x long. That's what you get the bet on, I call it. You got a ProShares Short, which is a 1x inverse. And you got a ProShares Ultra short, which is 2x inverse, versus now that Tentrium, the one with Saul Gilberty, his was only one ETF, and that was a 2x long daily ETF. So these are three. Now, in other news though, now let me tell you the difference. Oh, the difference is a spot ETF, that company who actually got that ETF, they actually holding the asset. They're buying and holding it. So that's the biggest difference. But in other world news, I will say this, and I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to show you this one, guys, because this was a big deal. I woke up to this right here, and it says right here, Brazil launches the world's first spot XRP ETF or B3 exchange. And guys, this is a big deal. The world's first XRP ETF. Another crypto milestone on the Brazilian stock exchange. Now, guys, I know a lot of people over in the U.S. is probably sore about this. They're like, well, why are we always dragging our feet over here in the U.S.? And let me tell you why. Here's the reason. Now, you got to understand that we were basically, the U.S. was slowed down from crypto growth because of the last SEC commissioner or leader, Gary Gensler. So since then, we're playing catch up. But here's the biggest difference. In the U.S., things are, and I don't believe it's going to always be like this, but when it comes to a futures contract, getting that type of ETF, that's a lot easier and faster with a lot of less hoops to jump for the SEC to approve. But when it comes to a spot ETF, it's a little more detailed, some more crossing of the T's and dotting of the I's, which is why we haven't gotten one yet. But I already know with Paul Atkins at the helm and him approving things like he is right now, I believe a spot ETF is right around the corner. We can't keep letting these other countries beat us to the finish line, guys. Like Brazil, they're the first to get it done. But I do believe once, with all our regulations and stuff, guys, we have to be patient. I cannot emphasize that enough. We have to be patient when it comes to the U.S. becoming that crypto superpower of the world. It is going to take some time. It is going to take some cleanup work. I believe it's happening right now. And I believe this futures approving this ProShares futures ETF is a step in the right direction. I believe once we get this spot ETF over here in the U.S., things are really going to pick up. That price is really going to pull up because these companies are going to be actually holding the asset. I think we need to zoom out, though. Everyone needs to zoom out and look at the big picture here. The big picture is crypto is in a great space, guys. It is in an amazing space, and them approving this XRP futures ETF. I already told you we're gonna get the spot ETF. It's not a if, it's a win. That's just hands down. But I believe that right now we're in a great space because things are getting approved. Crypto is being smiled upon. Everybody heard of crypto. You're getting more and more people. I can't tell you how many people talk to me who don't know anything about crypto. They're just hearing these rumblings. Like I'm hearing that crypto is one of those things that people should be in now. These are the conversations being had in the grocery stores, on the street, anywhere. When you say the word cryptocurrency, a lot of people, they head peak up. It wasn't like that 4 or 5 years ago. It is now. So we just have to be patient with the XRP price. It is going to rise. And I told you it's going to rise because it's one of those chosen assets. You see it. I told you guys, regardless how you feel about it, and a lot of you haven't heard this, regardless how you feel about XRP, you may feel like it's a banker's coin. You might feel like it's institutionalized and it's never people, it's not for the people. Can you make money with it? That's all we're concerned with here. Can you make money with it? If you can make money with it, then hey, do just that. So guys, let me know, what do you think of this news? What do you think about Brazil getting their first spot ETF? We got to look at it like this, guys. Either way, we're being affected by it. And retail investors in XRP, I think it's great. I think it's one of those assets I would not look at selling, guys. It is the one that I believe is going to make people money. And that's not financial advice. Right now, it's currently up almost 4% at $2.32. Just hold on to your horses. Be patient. XRP is one of those that's going to rise with everything else. And like a lot of people are saying out there, I do believe it is going to flip Ethereum maybe this year. You hear that from me though. All right, guys, to the next one. This your boy. Make sure you smash that video, like, share these videos, guys. There's other people out there that would love an opportunity like you have today. I'm out.